Hey guys, this is Dr. Sandy with your health tip. And what I'm going to be talking about is measure and reflect. So, if you're going through any type of health issue right now, what I would recommend is start measuring it. So, let's take the simplest example I can think of is someone who wants to lose weight. I wouldn't want you to measure you know, 100 times a day, nothing extreme like that, obviously. But what I would say is that why not just measure once a day, but keep a log. You gotta measure things. Like, we're funny as human beings. I think we tend to over exaggerate, under exaggerate in our own minds. We don't realize what's happening. We think, oh yeah, I eat good, oh yeah, I'm exercising, but you got to document it. And what you want to do, let's go back to that weight loss example. If someone's trying to lose weight, maybe by measuring, what you can do is first of all see, okay, how am I doing today? And again, we don't need to get obsessive. Just once a day, just check it out. Great, you start to see numbers. But here's what's exciting is you get the reality, you see what's happening. But then here's the exciting part, is part two. When you analyze or reflect, you start to see patterns. So you might say, okay, I notice my weight's pretty good. Maybe the weight increases over the weekend. Okay, so usually on the weekend, someone might say they drink alcohol. Someone else might eat out more. They eat more rich foods. You can start to see where you start to get off track. And if you do this properly, the minute you get off track, even by a little bit, you can course correct. Let's say there's someone who wants better blood pressure. They check it once a day. They're checking their blood pressure. And then it's like, okay, I notice my blood pressure is good, but in the morning it tends to be higher. That's information, right? And that's not just based on emotion. There's an actual hard number there. So then what you could say is, okay, maybe in the morning I feel rushed. Am I getting enough sleep? Maybe I should start my day with prayer, meditation, or deep breathing exercises. The numbers are just giving you feedback. They're reality based, obviously, but you can learn from them. You can see them, and your life starts to make sense. It doesn't feel like, you feel more in control. You understand what's happening. You start to see cause and effect. You can even do things like, and people who generally, if you're trying to develop a habit, track it, measure it. And when you write it down, you will see better results. So measure things, look at things you're doing, but measure, look at the numbers, reflect. It's a very simple concept. You don't need a lot of equipment for it. You can use your phone, you can write it on a piece of paper, whatever it is. It makes a huge difference. So you'll start to see patterns. Okay, why are these numbers going up? Why are they going down? But document, write it, put it in your phone, whatever that is. It makes a huge difference, and you will see changes over time. And it's almost like this accountability when you write it down. And going back to that, if you want to kind of go to the next level, let's go back to the whole weight loss thing, is you can just start with saying, okay, I'm just going to measure my weight. Then the second thing you can do is maybe say, okay, I'll go a step further and I'll keep a food diary. And if you feel it's too taxing, maybe keep a food diary for like 2-3 days. But if you're efficient and it doesn't overwhelm you, maybe keep it for a week or maybe for a month, and just say, okay, what did I have for breakfast? Type it in your phone. What did I have for lunch? Keep some notes on that. And then again, you'll see patterns. You'll say, wow, it seems like every Thursday night when I go out with my friends, I'm eating different foods, and then I see the weight start to increase or whatever. You'll see different things show up. So keep track of things, measure it. Whatever you measure will improve. So many people from so many different people. I'm not the first person to say this. So many people have talked about it, and it's true because it works. So track what you're doing, whatever you want to improve, whatever you want to try to understand, track it, measure it. It makes a huge difference. God bless you. We'll see you again.